My wife's a fantastic woman. She really is. She's the kind of person like I couldn't raise these kids. She like researches good schools. She researched a school one time. She goes, it's a great school. There are a lot of Koreans. I went, okay. We show up, it's 98% Korean. Now listen, I'm just a regular person. I have no hate in my heart for anyone whatsoever, but I'm a real motherfucker. I walk in a room with 400 Korean families and 5 white families and a black family hiding in the corner. I just walked in and I was like, what the fuck is this? And my wife's like, what? I go, what do you mean, what? Like, she goes, what? I go, the fucking Taekwondo tournament going on in here. You don't see this? Am I the only one that sees this? She's like, babe, I said there was gonna be a lot of Koreans. I'm like, bitch, a lot of Koreans is 7. This is a dickload. This is a boatload. You should have said, do you want to go to North Korea? Because that's where we are right now. She go, maybe if you get to know some of the parents, you won't have a problem with it. So I go over to the white and black people hiding in the corner like, I'm here, what are we gonna do? Thank God there was a black woman there to keep shit real. First words out of her mouth, you see all these motherfucking Koreans? I just met my best friend. It is a beautiful moment when a black woman and a white man can commit a hate crime together. Sandy is her name, and we start talking. Then a white woman comes over and screws it up, just comes over and goes, what do you guys have? Sandy leans into me and she goes, we're about to have the bird flu if we don't leave this bitch. The lady goes, what? And Sandy just looks at me and goes, they're your people, you handle this. I go, I have girls. She goes, oh, that's so great. What are their names? I said, Georgia and Isla. She goes, oh, I have a boy. I was like, cool. She's like, don't you want to know his name? I'm like, not at all. She goes, his name's John Henry. And I start laughing hysterically, because that's what I call my dick. I've just never met a John Henry before. I'm like, are you serious? She's like, do you know a John Henry? I'm like, hell yeah! Really good. He's like my best friend. And I start talking to these women for the whole orientation surreptitiously about my junk, about my buddy, John Henry, who lives down south and is bald, until my wife gets done her Pai Gow tournament and comes over to us. It's like, what are you guys laughing about? And this woman's like, you're never gonna believe this. My son's name is John Henry. My wife's like, oh, that's what he calls his dick. Sandy falls out laughing, and I watch this woman realize all the stories I've been telling her about how John Henry has 2 roommates, how their next door neighbor's an asshole, he tells everyone he's 6 foot, but he's really 5'7". I thought it was funny.